Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Alice's Spiritual Judge. We are about to begin the next part of the trial for Who Killed White Rabbit? And I frankly don't think we have any real evidence, but our protagonist is convinced. Also, Cheshire Cat is being sus, and she's like one of the only other named characters. Come forward, defendant. Red Kig's sound echoes. You are Miss Alice Kanzaki. Yes. I here announce to open spiritual judge, defendant this time is Alice Kanzaki. The sound of the wooden hammer Red King swings echoes in the courthouse. If I cannot give out the evidence to prove my innocence, what will happen to me? What kind of execution will I be facing? No, I cannot be so negative. As long as I explain properly, there won't be any problems. Prosecutor the Hatter comes in and starts his statement. Well, defendant Alice Kanzaki, the victim, White Rabbit, and you used to be very good friends. You have no alibi between 1610 to 1820, which was the estimated to be the time when the victim was murdered. Therefore, there's a very high possibility that you murdered White Rabbit. According to these reasons, you are standing as defendant in this court. Are all these statements true? It is against my will. Very good. Then where exactly were you between 1610 and 1820, defendant Alice? I'm going to say at the library. I was at the library. Oh? I am a library assistant. This is the duty log of library assistants. I was on duty after the school that day. Don't worry, I can surely prove my innocence. I see, you were on duty that day. Yes, please confirm this page. I have signed in during lunch and after school. My name is written in Comic Sans right here. It's solitary proof. This could be the evidence that I was at the library after school, after 1600. Great, now I can prove I am not the murderer. Well, could be by signing here. Be an effective evidence? What? You may sign in after the incident happened. No. Well, he's definitely smarter than she is. Or can you provide a counter-argument? Why are you talking all these nonsenses? About counter-argument and what? I have signed in here. You are the one talking about nonsense. Of course the murderer will do their best to create alibi. Please provide your evidence. The evidence that can prove you were actually on duty as library assistant after school that day. I would just pick Cheshire Cat and hope that's right. You are, in the library. In the library. This is the evidence. What kind of nonsense is it? What did you say? I am saying alibi. This is so nonsensical. I cannot hear you. What are you saying? We'll think again. I need to choose one that can actually convince them. Oh, maybe this list. What is this? The circulation record of books. Well, this thin paper could prove your alibi. Why don't you explain to us more precisely? Oh boy, this is a problem. Let me see here. May 14th. I don't know. Oh, can it be the login ID? I'm gonna try login ID. Please look at login ID. My ID is the one written on the school pocketbook. You will not be able to log into school PC if you don't have the ID and the password written in your school pocketbook. And that was how I logged into the PC at the library where the accident took place. The accident? Great, this statement should score. Oh, you logged in at 1652. I see. What were you doing between 1 star 100 and 1652, roughly 1 hour? I was already at the library doing what I needed to do as a library assistant. Maybe I am too anxious to say all of these. It seems very bad. I've stuck to it so far by my own courage, but probably I have been lured into a bad direction. If only I have asked more details from Cheshire Cat. Right now, I have dug my own grave. Are we going to call Cheshire Cat as a witness? The prosecution would like to invite a witness now. Red King, could we have your permission? You have my permission. Come forward, witness. The witness? What kind of statement will the witness testify? Who is this? This poor kid looks like he's been crying. Dormouse. Witness, please provide your name and which class you belong to. Yes, sir. Well, my name is Dormouse, and I belong to 2nd grade, class 2. So I think he's our underclassman? Or, no, if he's class 2, he's probably same grade as us. Very well. Mr. Dormouse, where were you when the incident happened? Well, I was at the library. Library? Oh, I see. Well, can you predict what I will ask him after this? I really have a bad feeling. I break into a cold sweat. Witness Dormouse, please provide statement about what you have seen in the library. Yes, sir. After the ceremony ended at about 1600, I went to the library to return books at the counter. There was only one library assistant at the time. Then I studied at the library about 1 hour. And I went to the counter to borrow another book. There was still one library assistant back then. Look, those are the Danganronpa killers right there. These two are guilty. Wait. Right. You were sure there was only one person? Yes, there was only one person. Normally there were usually 2 persons. So I was a little surprised there was only one that day. I am quite confident. He looks so shifty. Okay, Witness Dormouse, the library assistant you saw at the counter. Was she the student with long hair who stands right here? No, it was a person with shorter hair. Wait, this is not right. I might have only left the seat for a while. There were possibilities that I just left a while, right? I mean, that would still be enough time to commit the murder. I try to provide counter-argument, but I cannot even persuade myself, and my statement ends very weak. Mia, help us. I'm not able to be confident since I don't remember anything. Witness, what do you think of the statement of defendant? I was studying quite near to the counter. I had been concentrated on the studies, so I was not paying attention to the counter all the time. However, whenever I looked towards the counter, there were never 2 library assistants there. Can you swear to Red King that what you said is true? Yes, I swear to Red King. It doesn't seem like Dormouse is telling any lies. I don't know how you could say that. He's the most shifty-looking person so far. So I wasn't doing my job as a library assistant. Did Cheshire Cat lie to me? Why would she lie to me? I mean, she technically didn't say anything. She just showed you the record log. But I'm obsessed with her, too. Very well, Defendant Alice, we can confirm that you had been to the library as a library assistant. But if you cannot provide any evidence about where you were and what you had been doing between 1600 and 1700, you will be executed without any ruling. Very well. Let me ask you again. What exactly have you been doing between 1600 and 1652? I cannot provide any decisive evidence. I'm not able to run away from here. I can only count the time before the execution and endure. There is a sound makes me raise my head. I can see Cheshire Cat standing with her hands raising beyond. Actually, she is raising one hand. Auditor, what is it? I propose to defend Defendant Alice Kanzaki. What? There is a stir in the court, and I am too surprised to move at all. Cheshire Cat is going to defend me? Well, a new defend lawyer? It is becoming more interesting. Are we about to have a protagonist swap? Cheshire Cat. Red King, may I ask your opinions? Red King seems to be thinking a while and faces to me. Defendant Alice, are you willing to accept this person's defend? Of course! Oh. Red flashes. This is the first thought comes to my mind, but I also recall what Queen of Hearts said about quarrel. Should I accept for Cheshire Cat's defend? I cannot even make sure if she is truly my friend. Maybe Cheshire Cat is lying to me. Can I ask for a person's help while I don't know anything about her? I mean, in Phoenix Wright rules, we have to trust in our sort of client, but she's not exactly our client, but I feel like we should trust her. But I also think this game has some alternate ending paths, so I don't know if this is a good idea. I will have Cheshire Cat defend my case. This seems like a real bad idea. I would like Cheshire Cat to defend me. Cheshire Cat is willing to give me a hand when I am helpless. I don't know what will happen, but I want to believe in Cheshire Cat. Okay, I see. You. Who and what class you belong to? Cheshire Cat. Belong to 2nd grade, class 1. Very good. Cheshire Cat, you are now allowed to defend Defendant Alice Kanzaki. Hope we haven't just screwed ourselves over. Cheshire Cat stands in the court as a defense lawyer. Well, defense lawyer Cheshire Cat, do you plan to provide the statement to prove defendant Alice was not able to commit crime between 1610 and 1700? I look at Cheshire Cat desperately. Please. Alice was at the library with me. Is this all? I am sorry to tell you that the statement of defendant's relatives and close friends cannot be trusted. Defend lawyer Cheshire Cat. After all, there are possibilities that you might be protecting defendant. We have investigated. You and defendant Alice seem to be quite close. Exactly. This kind of statement will not persuade this persistent prosecutor that I am innocent. Cheshire Cat reaches out her hand to me. I cannot understand what she is going to do, so she points out my belonging. Well, the duty roster of library assistants? Cheshire Cat nods and takes over the duty roster I hand to her. From students, there were some pranks occurred, but it is settled. She opens to the page of May 14th and points to the comment field. The order of the books was messed up by someone after school this day. Alice tidied up all the books. The comment field Cheshire Cat points at writes, there were some pranks here, but they were all solved now. Again, that is not what that says. Okay, I see. In other words, defendant Alice was tidying things on the bookshelves and was not at the counter. That is also why the witness, Mr. Dormouse, didn't see defendant Alice at the counter. Is that what you were trying to say? Exactly. She took over the job at the counter later, at 1652. Understood. However, is there anything to prove there were pranks happened that day? Even if you claim there were pranks, there are possibilities that you are providing false evidence. How can one even prove for such things? Do you have nothing, defendant Alice Kanzaki? I can only think of the bookmark and I don't know what kind of prank that would be. Well, there were pranks when the incident happened. I'm gonna just say I can because I feel like saying other words would be bad. Oh, then, why not show us? The evidence I have no evidence, but if I don't do something I will be executed. What to do? All I can think of is the bookmark. I'm gonna present the bookmark and just pray. To the hell with it! I am so desperate that I hand out the evidence hopelessly. This is the one! And this is... well, it's appearing on screen. That's a good sign. I found this sandwiched in a book at the library just now. It was a picture with 5 crows. This is the evidence. Can this be evidence? No? Why is everyone so quiet? Of course not. Well, I was quite desperate. Let me think again. Ha 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 ha! Huh? Suddenly, Prosecutor the Hatter burst into laughter. Well, this is very interesting. His laughter is so out of sudden that I am in a total loss. I look at Cheshire Cat in hope of some help. Her expression is complicated. What exactly is... After laughing a while, the Hatter wipes out the tears and says, Did you show us this wonderful bookmark as evidence without knowing what it means? Of course I know what this means. Really? Then what does it mean, pray tell? Please do let us know. What is it? The meaning of this memo is... the thing left behind by the people who played the prank, the criminal declaration made by the people who played the prank, the pun, the memo by the Hatter. Oh gosh, I feel like I want to say pun. I'm gonna say pun. Oh, you know? So suspicious. Oh, thank goodness, I was right. Well, anyway, you can tell from this bookmark that there were pranks happened. Cheshire Cat nods. I don't know about this logic here. This is exactly the jokes from those who have done the pranks. Jokes. Well, how about we have some English lessons, Kanzaki Alice? How do you speak karasu in English? I think that's Crow, right? I've played Persona 5. Well... Crow. Very good. You seem to be quite good at English. I am impressive. I am very impressive. I would have told your own horn there, buddy. See, look. Video games are educational. I really did learn that from Persona 5. I feel like a fool even though I provide the right answer. I turn to look at Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat shows Alice what she wrote under the 5 crows. 5 crow-sama, 5 crow-sama, go crow-sama Japanese. Thank you for your hard work. Yeah. 5 crow, go crow, thank you for the hard work in Japanese. They were laughing at us, at Cheshire Cat and I who had taken care of what they did to the order of the books. They left this message purposely. Oh my, I have a good laugh. I cannot imagine this bookmark was prepared by a complicity. There won't be stronger evidence, I guess. I mean, I could have made this bookmark myself. And as I look at defendant and defend lawyer, there is no proof that it was prepared by them. Of course not. Who would have done this? Very good, very good. I've never been happier since the crazy tea party. What? My bad, nothing. Let me stop teasing defendant, considering I have been such a brilliant message. What? I would like to ask our Red King. I have finished my inquiry. Please, let us hear the ruling from you. Can she rule depend on such reasons? Red King must be quite furious. When I look up to Red King while thinking like this. Very well. Red King must have laughed just now. I here announce defendant Alice Kanzaki's ruling. Innocence. Woo, we did it! As I hear the announcement, I feel like I am collapsing because of the tiredness, but Cheshire Cat has caught me in time. I laugh nervously and Cheshire Cat just smiles back. It is as if she is saying, you have done your best. Okay, it will depend on you if spiritual judge will end here or continue, Alice Kanzaki. Prosecutor the Hatter grins at me. What does he mean? I try to think, but I fall into the darkness, probably due to the tiredness or the relief. No, I cannot let this end here. Yeah, we have to figure out who killed White Rabbit. I awake to be in a place like Health Center. There is a lady who wears white clothes and looks quite gentle sitting on a pipe chair. What's a pipe chair? There is a girl in front of her. Oh, look at a cute girl. Her age is about 3rd, 4th grade at elementary school. The lady in white is asking the girl in a very gentle tone. If you know something, please tell me. Do you have anything to tell me? I don't know. Have you met the girl outside school? Yes, several times. Really? For example, have you seen things like strange bruise on her skin or scars, Itek? No. Okay, that's good. Has she talked to you about those things? No, never. We play together because we enjoy each other's company. I will tell teacher if there is something wrong. I think this is supposed to be one of the 2 girls from the playground. Okay, I'm sorry to ask you so many questions. Teacher, I have promised to meet her at the park. Can I go now? Of course, go ahead, but remember to go home before it is too late. Yes, teacher, goodbye. Hope that wasn't White Rabbit, the girl that got killed, and the abused girl. And the girl, I feel the rejection toward the lady in white, or should I say toward adults. With the girl might be... As spiritual judge began before, I awake to find my face down at my seat. Cheshire Cat is at the stage in the classroom. I think they mean the podium. You are awake. You can just wake me. It is embarrassing to let you see my sleeping face. I immediately confirm if there is any drool. I seem to be okay. It is not my decision whether you should be conscious or not. Does this all take place in our head? I am curious about what she meant, but Cheshire Cat continues before I can confirm. Alice is now innocent and win the court. I am really glad for you. Right, so many things happened. Anyway, I didn't kill White Rabbit. I successfully proved that. I won't be treated as a murderer. I am innocent. No, I didn't succeed proving my innocence. I need to thank Cheshire Cat. If Cheshire Cat were not there, I might be executed already. I am now innocent, all thanks to Cheshire Cat. I thought she would be as glad as I am now, but Cheshire Cat stares at me in a very serious manner. Cheshire Cat? Is it true? About? Alice, is it true you didn't kill White Rabbit? The note, meanwhile, says, Alice, did you kill White Rabbit? Chapter 4, Cheshire Cat, clear! I wonder what happened if we chose not to have her defend us. But, anyway, that is the end of this chapter. I wonder if the whole game is just going to be who killed White Rabbit. I kind of want more people to die, but I also don't because I like most of the characters. I'm not really that into Mr. Caterpillar. He's still sus to me, but anyway, what did you think so far? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!